Hello students, today I am going to start with a new chapter, Basic Geometrical Ideas. Geometry is a branch of mathematics that focus on the study of shapes, size and relative configurations. The word geometry is derived from the Greek word geometron. Geometron, where geo means earth and metron means measurement. So geometry is a branch of mathematics which deals with measurement of earth. While we may not immediately think geometry when we perform everyday tasks, but geometry is all around us. For instance, you will find angles in various objects around us. Traffic signals have definite shapes. Roads and railway tracks are prepared using principles of geometry. Now let us discuss some basic geometrical ideas. First is point. Point is the basic building block of geometry. Every shape is made by combining the points. A small dot marked by a pencil is a point. So if you draw a small dot, this represents a point. As you can see that a point has no length and no breadth. Point has no length and no thickness. It means you cannot measure a point. You cannot measure a point. It is denoted by a dot. Point is denoted by a dot. You just put a dot on a sheet of paper, that will represent a point. How to name a point? A point is named by a capital letter of English alphabet. For example, if I write this point, I can name it as point A. As you see a triangle, the corners of a triangle are 3 points: point A, point B and point C. Examples to visualize points are the tip of a compass, the sharpened end of a pencil, the pointed end of a needle. Next is a ray. Think of a torch and the light rays coming out of it. If this is the surface of the torch, you might have seen the light rays like this. Or think of the sun. You might have made a drawing of the sun indicating the light rays like this. So the rays start from the sun and go in all the directions and reach us. In geometry also, a ray starts from a point and may go till infinity. So array has one endpoint and this arrow sign means no endpoint. This arrow signifies that this ray can be extended up till infinity. So this ray will go on and on and on in this direction till infinity. As the ray can be extended till infinity, so its length cannot be measured. Length of a ray cannot be measured because it extends up to infinity in one direction. An unlimited number of rays can be drawn in different directions from a given point. If you have a single point, then you can draw infinite number of rays from this point in different directions. There is no end to number of rays that you can draw. So if you go on drawing number of rays from the single point, you will get as many rays as you can draw. So from a single point, infinite rays can be drawn. From a single point, infinite rays can be drawn. A ray is represented like this. Here, this point is the end point of ray, or we can say end point or starting point, because it is present at one side of the ray, so it is one end point or the starting point. The other end point can never be calculated because the ray extends up to infinity. So this ray is written as AB with a sign of ray. If we are making a ray in this direction, then it will be written as ray DC, because its initial point, its starting point is D, so it will be written as DC. So what will be, I write this ray as ray MN, and what will be the name of this ray? It will be written as ray HG. The arrow will always point towards the right direction. The name, the first letter of the name signifies the starting point of the ray, and the other letter signifies the unending point, unfound point of the ray. Next is line. Look at this figure. This figure has arrows on both the sides. There is this arrow on the left hand side and one more arrow on the right hand side. It indicates that it can go further in both the sides. As you can see, if we go on increasing the line in both the directions, it can extend up to infinity in both the directions. So it can go on both sides of the infinity, positive infinity as well as towards the negative infinity. So this represents a line. It indicates that it can go further on both sides without end. It also means a line has no endpoints. So a line has no endpoints. But we can still name a line, as we can have the points as A and B at the end of the arrows. So this line AB will be written as AB with the arrow sign, double arrow sign on its head. So AB and BA, they signify same line. AB and BA are same lines. Sometimes a line is denoted by a small letter like L. So L is used to denote a line. For example, if I make a line CD, then I can write CD as small l. So either you write CD with the lines symbol or you write L. It's the same thing. Next question is, how many lines can pass through a single point? So if we have a single point, then how many lines can pass through it? As you can see, if you go on drawing lines then that pass through this point, the lines will never end. So the answer is infinite. So infinite lines can pass through a single point. How many lines can pass through two given points? So if we have two given points, let's say A and B, then how many lines can pass through it? There can be a single unique line that passes through A and B. So if we draw some another line, it will not pass through A and B. So if we are given 2 points, then there is a single line that can cross the given points, right? So answer is only one line can pass through two given points. Can you measure a line? As a line extends in both the directions towards infinity, as it has arrows means no endpoints. So we cannot measure a line. We cannot measure length of a line. But yes, if we mark 2 points on a line, A and B, if we mark 2 points on a line, then AB is called a segment of a line. segment of a line, that means a part of a line. So a part of a line is known as line segment. So what is the difference between line and a line segment? A line is extended in both the directions, but a segment cannot be extended further. A line has no endpoints, but a segment has two endpoints, A and B. So a line can never be measured, but a line segment can always be measured. Why and how can you measure a line segment? With the help of scale. So measurement of a line segment. Is done by a scale. So if you draw a line segment, then you take a scale and align the zero and then measure its length. So it is roughly 3.8 centimeters. So you cannot measure a line, but you can always measure a line segment. So we represent line segment as this, and the length of line segment AB is 3.8 centimeter. So if we summarize, ray, line, line segment. Ray starts from a point and can be extended in one direction. So ray can be extended in one direction. A line can be extended in both the directions. But a line segment cannot be extended. So this property of extension in one direction makes ray immeasurable. You cannot measure a ray. Also, line cannot be measured because it can be extended in both the directions. But a line segment cannot be extended, hence can be measured. And it is measured by a scale. A ray has one endpoint. A line has no endpoint. And a line segment has two endpoints. Ray is named as Mn, or you can use any letter of the English alphabet, but you have to use the symbol of ray. Then if you are using Mn for line, so Mn, if it is a line, then it should be represented with a small line on Mn. And if Mn is written as a line segment, then the symbol of line segment should be made on Mn. So these were some basic geometrical ideas. Students, thank you very much for patiently listening. We will continue with the new video on basic geometrical ideas.